This is the former governor of Kano State, which is currently trying to execute people for alleged blasphemy under his Sharia criminal laws. Senior counsel at Global Religious Freedom, Sean Nelson, calls out to Kwankwaso. Please call them out, though. There are plenty like that. Call them out. Senior counsel of Global Religious Freedom, Sean Nelson, has called out former Kano State Governor and new Nigeria People's Party NNPP leader, Rabbi Musa Kwankwaso, following the latter's statement addressing former US President Donald Trump's recent remarks about Nigeria. Kwankwaso had issued a statement on his verified X page expressing concerns over Trump's heightened pronouncement and designation of Nigeria as a country of particular concern. In his message, he urged diplomatic engagement over confrontation and emphasized that insecurity in Nigeria does not distinguish based on religious, ethnic, or political beliefs. It is important to emphasize that our country is a sovereign nation whose people face different threats from outlaws across the country. The insecurity we face does not distinguish based on religious, ethnic, or political beliefs, Kwankwaso said. The United States should assist the Nigerian authorities with better cutting-edge technology to tackle this problem. Which technology they won't give you? They'll give you technology. Now, you see, it's that same technology to buy more people. They should give you more sophisticated technology, cutting-edge technology. That technology, when they hand it over to people still use it to buy more Christians. That's what you will do with it. They're not giving you any cutting-edge technology to tackle this problem, rather than posing a threat that could further polarize our nation. How will it polarize our nation? Kwankwaso also advised the Nigerian government to strengthen its diplomatic presence by appointing special envoys and permanent ambassadors to engage Washington and other global partners. However, Sean Nelson reacted critically to the statement, questioning Kwankwaso's moral authority to speak on religious tolerance. Quoting the former governor's post, Nelson wrote, "This is the former governor of Kano State, Nigeria. Kano State is currently trying to execute people for alleged blasphemy under a Sharia criminal laws." Yes, that's what they do. That's what they do. You cannot, you mistakenly say Quran like this, it's death sentence. You mistakenly go and, I don't know, they'll say you are blaspheming their Allah. Their Allah that cannot fight for himself. Now death sentence, so that's what they used to do. It's true. His response referred to ongoing high-profile blasphemy cases in Kano State, where individuals have faced death sentences under the state Sharia legal system. A situation that has drawn international condemnation from human rights and religious freedom advocates. Kwankwaso's comments comes amid escalating tensions between Nigeria and the United States, following Trump's threat to take military action against Nigeria over the alleged marrying of Christians. Now, Chigozie Chukwu says they should ban Muslim and Christianity, let everybody go and worship their forefathers. Now the Gupara says, I don't know why people are giving this action of Trump a complete different narrative. Is he coming to fight Nigeria as a whole or just the terrorists? To me, those opposing Trump on this are guilty. Just now. This is not even directly or indirectly. They are guilty. All of them have been coming outside to tackle it and say, no, it's not his business. Why does he want to come and put his mouth? They are so guilty. Computer Shalom says Donald Trump should help Nigeria to tackle this insecurity in Nigeria. Don't listen to these evil politicians though. Dika says all the Muslim leaders in Nigeria, they are hypocrites, misleading their followers. I'm telling you, and it's so glaring. And some of them have been initiated into this evilness that they are doing. It's all of them, but a few number of them, especially the ones in the north. I'm telling you, Anthony says this is to make us understand whatever someone does. The world is not sleeping, rather taking record. This is no longer the dark ages that people act random. Yes, so thank God for internet. Imagine there was no internet in this country. We could suffer. The suffering would have even been worse than this. Do you know? Joseph Abraham says America is not Africa. They have been gathering informations. They know who is who. So let Femi Kayode or Asari Dokobo continue to fool themselves. Their judgment shall be fulfilled. And some others like Sani of Kaduna, there will be no hiding place. Israel is coming. This your long-time hypocrisy and lies shall be visited. Of course, they will not just wake up one day and say, they want to go and invade Nigeria or they want to go and fight the terrorists. They've been gathering information. They know exactly what is going on. They know that Sheikh Gumi is the leader. They know everything. Now they are ready to. And I hope they really come on time. He says Islam is a dead religion. Islam is pagan religion. Islam is actually Baal religion. No Muslim will enter paradise. Islam is Satanism. God Almighty considers Islam an abomination. Rashid says, if not that the Northerners are stupid at the same time foolish and shameless, why Sharia law in a secular country? Thank you. At least this person talking is actually a Muslim as well, but probably he has sense. There are hypocrite Sharia law that cannot provide basic training for Almajiris, but Muhammad provided all basic things about life before introducing the law. But in the north, in reverse is the case. You see those Muslims in the north, I don't know where they came out from, as in, their thinking is out of this world. I have Muslim friends, I have Muslim family members, and they don't behave irrational like this. Like, the way these people think, Nawa. At Dr. Abus, okay, first hour says, don't worry, it's coming for all of you. The game is over for you people. It's over. It is really over. At Sefa Zolinia says, the reality is staring on everybody's face that Christians are targeted for elimination. Others are just as a cloak. Trump is a man called Jesus. Yes, it's almost like as if all these movies that we watch, all these Mountain of Mount Zion movies that we watch, that when it's end time, when it gets to the end time, you have to like denounce your faith. The way they are going about it, like they are buying Christians so as to put fear, and then at the end of the day, when they've bought enough of Christians, they'll now start telling you that, oh, if you don't want us to buy you again, you have to denounce your God, and then you have to become a Muslim. You have to start wearing a hijab. You have to start. That is what they are trying to achieve. They want to Islamize this country, make everybody to practice Islam. In fact, they want to buy the Christians so that only them will dominate everywhere. Because I don't even understand their plan. They are failed though. They have already failed. David Money says Christians truly needs help in Nigeria because the buying of Christians by these bandits, which some of them are Muslim, is too much Fulani men Boko Haram. I'm telling you. Joseph Bisa says, could it be we cannot remember Akaluka who was spied in an open market, broad daylight, or Deborah Samuel who was stoned to death by a housemate on the accusation of blasphemy, and Sokoto state government and traditional rulers were not there for how the executioners are walking free on the streets? This is what breeds Boko Haram, because when buying becomes an hobby, shedding of human blood is no big tax, and human lives becomes insignificant. The way human life is so insignificant in this country, like they just see it as nothing. It's not a big deal for somebody to buy, as in it is well when nobody saying a chicken. Or no, besides one country, two opposing and conflicting laws, no be small thing. Allah says, America, please, when are you coming? No, yes, when are you coming? My listeners, don't forget to like, to share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.